Hi students, I'm Dr. Benson from MEDPG. And today I'm here at MEDPG Coimbatore campus and I have a very special guest with me, Dr. Sushmita. She was a regular batch student, joined here in April, almost a year. She has done 3 INICETs till now, and from 7,000 she went to 2,000. 2,000 she has come to a triple digit rank, 700 now. So let's listen to her experience. Dr. Sushmita.
Yes.
Hi.
Hi, sir.
So how do you like MEDPG?
I like the space personally.
Yeah.
It is so silent, calm. If one wants to prepare for an exam, this is a must-have place.
Yes. Yeah. So as always, ecosystem. MEDPG has been telling that the most important thing in your preparation phase is not just classes and materials, also the ecosystem. So coming to that, so the classes, how do you feel about MEDPG classes?
The classes, it was planned in like 3 days per subject, and after that we had 3 days of gap. At the end of 3 days, we had the same subject test.
Okay.
So 3 days classes went from 8 to 8.
Mm-hmm.
Almost every subject was 12 hours.
Mm-hmm.
Then the notes were so crisp. It was a workbook basis.
Okay.
Then after
So you can have the most important points printed.
only the must-know points. It's
Yeah.
like the must-know points, and the note. Even the material had the point that even you can add points from other sources. It was liberal
that is
for
one
us.
thing in MEDPG. We never try to force ourselves on the students. We make sure that you can have a workbook, you can start studying, and you can keep on adding points as you do more questions from any source you want. Because the class is only a base. Like from the class, you start practicing questions, and the questions will give you more points. So you have to add it to your notes and make it your own book. So our workbook is very unique. I'll try to share a document also in this video link. So that's there. So after the writing the notes, you used to do questions practice, right?
Yeah, even at the time of the classes, I started doing questions from Pre-PG app.
Yeah.
The Pre-PG app will have it has divided topics, and it will show in terms of green, yellow and red.
Yeah.
Whenever I see red, it is like, okay, we have to work on the topic.
Okay. Yeah. So in Pre-PG, you have this analytics which tells you that you are weak on a topic, and compared to the whole population, you can improve. So you used to do how many questions? 15,000.
Yeah, sir. At the end of 19 subjects, I did 15,000.
Yeah. So Dr. Sushmita's total analytics in Pre-PG is showing around 16,000 questions practiced over the last 1 year, and that's a very huge number. And how did you manage it, like with the whole 19 subjects? You do daily or?
At the end of the third day, we had 3 days gap of studying that subject. I used to finish that subject within those 3 days.
3 days. And the questions in that?
And the questions from the same 3 days.
Same 3 days.
I used to split it, whatever subject. Like if I did, on the first read, I started doing the questions of the same topic.
Okay.
I didn't mix match.
Okay.
And at the end of the third day, we have a test.
Okay.
And that abruptly says, whichever is weak.
Yeah, so your percentage is just scary.
Yeah.
The initial days, Dr. Sushmita used to come and tell us that, sir, I'm writing the exam, my score is only 60%, and I'm getting scared. So I used to tell that Rome was not built in a day. Like Sushmita, after the first 4 days class and then 3 days holiday or 4 days holiday, you write the exam, you will get only 60, but then the revision will take you from 60 to 70.
Yeah,
So ultimately, it's taken you to a good score also. So all the students out there, what we want to tell you is that your score on day 1 after studying may not be awesome, but once you revise, it will slowly improve, and it should improve. If it doesn't improve, there is a problem with the source or your practice. Identify the source problem and practice problem and correct it. That's what we say. So by the way, after this classes were done, how was the revision plan?
After the 19 subjects, actually even during the classes, after the end of 3 to 4 subjects, we had a cumulative test. Then after that, we started giving GTs.
GTs, okay.
Then revision.
How did you use the GTs? Like what?
GTs every week with. GT is my favorite day because I won't be with the books.
Okay.
I can do questions, I can review it. That is the favorite day.
Okay. So like after a GT score comes, what you do? Like
yeah, sir. I'll pick up my weak topics, weak subjects. First weak subjects, and the next week will be I have to make that weak subject a stronger subject.
Stronger subject. See, that is very important. So Sushmita never used GT to practice. What she did is every week she did 1 GT. So in that GT, the weaker subject is identified and she puts effort on that week. So after the whole week study, the next GT will show an improvement in this subject, and related to that subject, the next weaker subject will be there. So that is taken up and prepared the next week. So week on week she has been improving like this, and that is one of the key reasons why you could improve. So that's what she was telling us. And in fact, I remember after the first INICET score, like 7,000, and then she got 2,000. Another student studying with her got 300, Dr. Abhirami. She's in AIIMS Delhi now. So she got 300, and then she understood that she was studying just like her, but she was never focused on INICET. So from that day you started preparing.
Yeah.
So like, what was the first step you did for INICET?
First step, I did previous year topics.
Yeah.
Like first, I did previous year questions. Then I curated the previous year topics.
Okay.
Then I finished the previous year topics, which is a must-know for every INEET aspirant.
Okay.
Then after that, I started solving modules. That was the only extra thing I did. I didn't separate for NEET-PG or INA preparation.
So that is also very important. See, unless you score very well in the old topics, you can never come to INICET top. So you need to have foundation of all 19 subjects perfect, the 130 questions, and you need to identify the previous year topics that are specific for INICET and learn that. Other than that, the entire preparation for INICET NEET-PG, and that's what MEDPG believes, that we've been doing also. And every year, we have so many INICET aspirants going through. At least this year alone, we have more than 12 people now. 12 or 13 people in different aims and JITMER together until now. So this is because of that focus. All 19 subjects are important and yield has to be studied, and you have to have that source, that practice, that notes and revision plan. So you did 3 revisions, right? How many revisions?
Yes, I did random revisions. Whichever subject I feel like I have forgot, I'll do that.
So that GT showed you which you forgot.
GT
So from within this GT plan, she has been revising like that and she's gone to the point. So what do you feel like you're planning for NEET-PG also now?
Yes, I am doing NEET-PG.
Yes. She started preparing for NEET-PG, so now even though she'll get INICET, she thinks that she has to prove herself right in the NEET-PG also. So all the very best for NEET-PG, and I'm very happy to have you here. So one final message that we want to tell everyone is, it's not the institute that gives the rank, it's the student that gets the rank. So what MEDPG has done is only giving a system and a methodology to study. Ultimately, Dr Sushmita, you have gone through the whole system and we totally respect her. And every single student, she's got INICET and she's got a triple digit rank, so everyone is knowing. So what we want to tell everyone is that you may have your own rank aspiration in your mind. Maybe let's say you have a 10,000 aspiration or a 15,000 aspiration. So that needs a pathway. So that pathway is what MEDPG always tries to give you. It's not the top rank that matters. It's your dream. You are the person who's studying. It's your goal and it is your dream career that you want to achieve. If you want a pathway, take that right path of having the right source, practicing from day one, and also revising properly and planning that revision from day one, right?
Yes.
So that you have the right source in the last 1 month to make sure that you can revise it and write the exam. So hoping that we'll have many more Sushmitas from MEDPG. Thank you. See you soon.
Thank you.